Hey guys, welcome back to Sailing Gypsy.
Welcome back. You're probably wondering, where are we?
Probably left you a little confused after last week's episode where we hauled Gypsy out in Virginia. We were clearing her out completely, saying our goodbyes, and then driving away. We got some questions and comments from you guys asking if we were leaving sailing, if we were done.
Well, I can assure you, this isn't a house.
No, it's not an RV. It is another boat.
Yeah, it's our new boat.
Yeah. We originally were planning to sail up the East Coast with Gypsy to haul out, which is what we did,
Yep.
and then do some work and then continue sailing on, hoping to make it up to Maine for the summer, where we heard it was really, really pretty and very comfortable.
Yeah,
but then this happened.
That was our total plan, just to go and move to where it was comfortable, and now we are somewhere where it is stiflingly hot again.
And muggy and humid. We thought we got out of it when we left Florida, but now we are in
Yeah.
Panama.
Yeah, welcome to Panama.
We were supposed to say it at the same time.
Oh,
I was like,
gonna go.
1, 2, 3.
Panama! Panama! Yeah, we're in Panama now. How crazy is that?
This is really exciting. It's a whole new chapter for us. We've kind of hit the reset button.
Well, it definitely feels like hitting the reset button with the amount of things that we now need to learn and get used to and learn the boat and know the boat. So we knew everything about Gypsy and we love Gypsy, but
it took us 3 years to get to the point where we were 100% just completely comfortable. All the little additions and upgrades that we had added to make her our perfect home. It took time. Now we've just, starting from ground zero again.
Yeah. Well,
really.
I think the thing that I always had in the back of my mind about getting a new boat was the longer you spend on one boat, the more trust you build into that boat. So now for me, I'm like, oh, we're in a new boat. Now like
all
that
unknown.
Trust starts all at ground zero, and you got to build that trust into the systems, the boat, the capability, and everything. And I feel way more confident in the capabilities of this boat for where we're planning on heading. Let's get you up to speed on how this all kind of happened.
Buying another boat was totally out of left field. It wasn't something that we had planned. And Travis is constantly looking online at boats for sale because that's just what he does.
I love looking at boats. I love looking at different layouts, interiors, how they're built, and just everything. I love boats.
And there's always a new perfect boat that's out there that he tells me about. And I'm just like, yeah, sure. Let 3 days pass and there'll be a new perfect boat, right? But this one, I guess you saw a few months ago, and it just stuck.
Yeah. It caught my eye when we were actually back in the Med. But there wasn't many photos online. I was kind of like, I don't know, but it just had certain things. A boat will call you. It just calls to you, I feel. And it was calling to me, but it was like an itch. I just couldn't scratch.
When we were in Florida, that's when the itch just got so itchy.
Yeah, because I actually started talking to the broker at that point when we were in the Bahamas, and I was like, all right, let's just see what this is about.
Perfect. It just gives me a bit more of how the build of the inside of the boat is.
Once we got on a video tour, we had partial affirmation that this sailboat would be a significant upgrade for our future cruising plans, and it was too good of a deal to pass up.
When we got to Florida, it was that I had to scratch the itch.
It was a big decision for us to actually decide to fly out to see the boat, because if you guys have followed us or gotten to know us for a while, we don't leave Gypsy ever.
I've never left.
So when we got to Florida, we made the decision to both leave the boat, fly here.
To see if it gave us the warm and fuzzies it was giving me online, more or less.
Right, so we just moved from the anchorage to a mooring field. I don't know, leaving it on anchor, even though we trust our anchor. We backed down at 3,500 RPMs last night just to make sure we didn't move. The only thing was there wasn't very much space in the anchorage, and with not being here, we just, I don't know, kind of felt better with the mooring ball. So Travis came over here last night to check on the mooring balls to see that they were all good. But he wants to double check by actually diving in these murky green dirty waters. By the way, I just saw he just dumped a turd in there from his dog. His whole turd.
That's the least of my worries. Just
don't open your mouth.
I'm sure we're probably fine. The throat looks good. But like you said, we've just never ever left Gypsy before. So if I can do as much cautious stuff as I can,
just for your own peace of mind.
Yeah, and then that was our hard part. It's just all right, you come and trust a mooring ball that you don't know about and a lot of the pins are broken off? Or do you trust your anchor but you don't have as much scope as you'd like out?
I mean, that anchorage we had been sitting at for a while and we felt good, but it's just when you're not there and it's tight, you know. This one? This one? Here. Just don't open your mouth. Make sure you don't open your nose, don't drink anything.
I know.
We flew here, and it was absolutely crazy in my mind to leave Jibsea on a bloody mooring ball.
This is exciting and nerve-wracking all in one. It's the first time that we're both leaving Jibsea. Like, Travis has never left Jibsea the entire time we've been on her. I know he's probably feeling all sorts of ways. I left one time. I went home when we were in Belfast for 2 weeks and he stayed on the boat in the marina. But he's just getting everything sorted. And we've got our friend over here, Leo, who's going to be driving us to the airport. Travis is going to be paddling his way to the dock here, which is not very far. So this is kind of like the most convenient way. We figured we could do it since we're on the water. The last thing you need is to fall in. You almost did.
Rain dog.
This is our amazing friend Leo who's giving us a ride. Travis, how do you feel?
Just need some air conditioning, that felt great.
Yeah.
Look at your hair, your coif.
No, nothing like going to an airport all sweaty.
It's okay, the air conditioning will be so strong you won't even feel any stick.
Hopefully it's a short flight.
Bye, Jibsea.
Yeah, I know. That's so crazy.
So nerve-wracking.
Never left our boat. Never. Like,
Stay there.
I even swam down on that mooring ball and tied another line to the actual pendant on the block.
This is crazy.
Crazy. It's crazy.
This is the first time Travis has slept on land in...
4 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look at you, you're already in there ready to go.
I know, but I'm like, I'm not used to this AC. It's freezing.
Oh, you poor thing.
I turned it up. It's 28 degrees. It was 20 degrees in here.
So once we got back to Florida and we knew that this boat was something that we really wanted to make happen, it pretty much consumed us. Like, that's all we were thinking about from Florida as we headed north to Virginia.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty much till we flew out of Virginia there.
yeah, because so many stars had to align for this boat to happen because we were not in the market to buy another boat.
Yeah.
Like,
even though
at all.
Even though I looked all the time at boats, obviously, you know, we can't just willy-nilly go, oh yeah, let's
Wish
go
you
buy this
could.
other boat. So yeah, a lot of stars really did have to align for us to get this boat.
Yeah.
And that's why Jibsea is now for sale.
Because
a little bit sad.
we cannot have two boats. We could barely afford one boat. So yeah, Jibsea is going to be for sale. It's a little sad, but we're also very excited to be on this boat now. So yeah, the entire sail from Florida to Virginia, that's like where our head was at. We finally got to Virginia. We hauled out.
And quickly started to get our belongings cleared off while connecting with the broker, meeting with him to take photos and to provide information to list Jibsea for sale. So finally, the listing got put up, it's active, and our Hunter Passage 42 hull number 1 with a one-of-a-kind layout is officially for sale. It's turnkey ready for offshore cruising, and as we've shown over the past 3 years, she's very blue water capable. For those who have a serious interest, we'll pop the listing down below.
Beyond crazy, folks. Beyond crazy.
Last bag of trash, last bit of luggage. And now we're here in
Sweaty Panama.
Panama. We're not trying to be here for very long. Right now our plan is to get to know this boat, see what she has, see what she needs, building confidence, sailing her and taking her offshore.
There's certain things that we just can't do, but we want the basics of the boat to get us to where we need to go.
So that is the challenge. What we came here with is what we had in our backpacks and our check-in luggages.
Oh.
Everything else is in a storage unit. So
all my tools.
yeah, so we're just trying to get this done as quick as we can, as simplistically as we can with what we have. Next week's episode, we're going to be showing you guys exactly what we bought. We're going to be showing you how this boat is so different from Jibsea.
Completely different than Jibsea.
And then some of the challenges that are ahead of us.
Yeah,
There's a lot of learning that we have to do.
And that's where the whole reset button comes into play. But we're trying to do it as quick as we can.
The second part of our plan is a little bit crazy, which...
most people think it's crazy. I think it's a little bit crazy, but... Alright guys, we're really excited about this whole new chapter, and we can't wait to reveal a bit more as we go with you.
Yeah.
So, hit the subscribe button and the like button, and...
is that where they are?
I don't know, that's what people do. We point.
We also post our videos early and ad-free for Patreon, so if you can't wait and you want to see all the episodes a little bit earlier than YouTube does, check out our Patreon. We also post exclusive updates on there as well. But other than that, yeah, hit the subscribe button and the like button, leave us a comment, and welcome to this new chapter of ours.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.